image of what 82 pounds looks like. To her, that looks really good.
Uh-huh. And I wonder what that stirs up in you.
Or, like...
It scares me terribly because then I realize how sick she really is.
And then the other day we were at the beach and she asked me, like, she's like, straight up, Kelly's not here. Do you think Kelly's big? And she doesn't even weigh 100 pounds.
And Kelly is her twin sister.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
aware.
And it's not that I don't think she's thin, I don't know. I don't want to look exactly like her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be bigger than her either.
Right. Right. And it seems like there is that competitive aspect.
Like, if I get bigger than her, that's like the end of me. Like, everybody just loves her, and...
Do you know what is sad, though? Is that everybody feels that same way about Shelley. You know, that's how she used to be before the eating disorder have gotten her so depressed and everything.
I used to have a personality.
Hi, what's your name? My name is Verity, and nice meeting you. Okay, I'm one of the sidekicks here, okay?
We work on a level system here. That means that every patient who enters comes in at level 1. Level 1 is kind of the base, and then you move up the levels. Each level basically affords you different privileges, and if you get pushed down a level, it affords you different limitations, but we're going to work towards a positive direction.
When I was 7, my mother took me to the pediatrician for, I think it was an ear infection or something, and the pediatrician said, "What are you going to do about your daughter's weight?" And my mother said, what do you mean, what am I going to do about her weight? She's 7. And what's wrong with her weight? And he said, well, she's fat. And he said, she's fat. She's 7 years old. This is baby fat. They started me with a dietitian at age 7. I remember specifically it was a 1,000-calorie meal plan. And after I took off 6 pounds, they gave me a Snoopy notebook, and I thought that was the greatest thing. It was because it was positive reinforcement. I thought, hey, this is great.
You're gonna smile for me?
Every few weeks or so, I would binge and purge. I would just do it over and over and over again for 3-4 days, and it usually wound up resulting in dehydration and hospitalization, because I would also use diuretics, use hydrochlorothiazide and laxatives and enemas and Ipecac. I could tell you about one particular binge. There was nothing enjoyable about it. I started out that morning at Dunkin' Donuts, and I had gotten a dozen donuts. I went to Burger King and had gotten 3 biscuits and maybe like a bacon and cheese croissant. Then I went to McDonald's and ordered a few breakfast items as well. And then I went by the grocery store and picked up a few items for after breakfast. 2 half-gallons of ice cream, 2 bottles of whipped cream. I don't know, these little pastry things. And peanut butter. And marshmallows. I went home and had the donuts and the breakfasts from McDonald's and Burger King. But at that point, I was so stuffed, I thought I was going to die. I think I had chest pains, and so I purged and then had the rest of it. And then for lunch, went out and did it again.
Any restricting?
Yeah, it's usually restricting. I try to keep my calories under 200 a day. tried so hard to find satisfaction through other accomplishments, but nothing measured up to this one. And I remember at one point years ago thinking, so be it. I mean, this is what I really want. This is the one thing that I want so bad. I just want to be thin. So if it takes dying to get there, so be it. At least I'll get there.
It's not, it won't end. Okay.
When you're finished eating at 20 till, the staff can sign up your tray.
Not a problem.
Hey, Brittany, come on in. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable. How you doing with your fluids, Brittany?
I don't know. I've just heard a lot, like, how
What have you
fluids
heard?
can make you bigger than food does, and that
Who told you that?
a lot, it's flying around.
Well, should you listen to your nutritionist or should you listen to the other eating disorder patients? What
I
do you think?
know. I should listen to my
Fluid
nutritionist.
pushes fluid, just so that you know. Are you acting out on any other symptoms? Has there
I was
been
going
any
to talk to my
purging
therapist
behavior?
about it.
Why? What? Cutting?
Purging.
Purging? Are you purging?
I have been.
When are you
When-
purging?
I did probably at least 12 times when I've been here.
You purged 12 times, so how come when I'm asking you how you're doing and you're never bringing that up?
So I've never had the openness to say it.
Did you purge last night?
No,
No. When was the last time you purged?
2 days ago.
Okay.
I just hate getting bigger. I don't know if I want to talk about it anymore.
You know, you're here to get help, and we want to be able to help you. But part of that is this